My name is Fredrick. I just moved to my new school, Northwest High, in Idaho, the potato state for some reason. I've been here more than 5 months and nobody has noticed me or even talked to me. I don't know if it's myself, my odor, or my personality, but I have no friends and I'm afraid of talking to anyone. I've met this one guy named Joe. He wasn't the most friendly guy, I have to say. Maybe 5'4", with a pair of photo glasses just like mine. Yes, you're maybe thinking we're both geeks and we should be friends, but life doesn't work like that in Northwest High. Here, to be friends with anybody, it's pretty damn hard. No one is similar to you, and when you find the right person, it seems you're not needed in his life for some odd reason. For no reason, one day I started to think of how my life would change if I changed my identity. I started reading some blogs and stories different people had written about their identity switches. After all that stupid hour laying in my bed, it wasn't a bad idea after all. Now I was convinced to change my identity to a tough, popular, and friendly guy, the complete opposite of who I really am. This seems awkward, but needed from my point of view. Nobody knows me in my new school that isn't really new after 5 months of being a complete soul flying through the hallways. But still, it wasn't a bad idea after all. I researched the most I could about cool guys in high school and created an exact copy of a tough and cool looking guy. My new name was Roderick. This looked more manly and less freaky than Fredrick, which is almost a synonym for freak. Well, my life was about to change. I had new clothes straight from Amazon's finest brands and my $5 plastic glasses to combine with my outfit. It was all going as planned. The new day for Roderick would start tomorrow. I got on the bus, obviously from a different stop as usual, to be more undercovered. I touched the bus with my right foot and my new pair of Nikes, and a kid shouts out, "New kid!" This revealed me a lot. At least, they didn't thought I changed my personality from one day to another. I was now the new kid. As I walked by the cold green seats of the bus, one boy touched my elbow and asked me to sit next to him and his friends. They were the cool kids around. I felt important for the first time in my life. When I arrived to school, my new friend called James introduced me to his gang, as they call it. Don't ask me why. They all seem very nice people, nothing as I imagined. I arrived home and created an account in Facebook, something everybody in my school was using to communicate, and I haven't noticed in more than 5 months. Instantly after creating my account, my computer started shouting these creepy noises, bing, bing. They were something called friend request, which I then realized were my friends at school trying to be my friends in this strange thing called Facebook, which wasn't necessary because it wasn't like they were asking to be my friends again because they already did at school. It was the second day of school when a new boy arrived from New York. He was exactly the same as me before, but only with some attitude. He instantly sat with the geeks, as my new friend referred to them. I don't know how he can be himself, a geek like me before, and still have friends in this school. From that second on, my mind started to ask me if I was doing the correct thing by being someone I wasn't really like. This thinking made me go on to talk with the new guy, which was Nicholas, by the way. Yes, with CH, very sophisticated. When I bumped into Nicholas, I explained him what had happened to me in the past 5 months and in the past day. He looked at me and started laughing, the most embarrassing minutes in my entire life. He then touched my elbow and said, "There is no problem in being a geek. That's just the way we were created. You just have to find your perfect gang, which I'll help you with." From that second on, I changed my back completely as before and realized it wasn't that bad. It was incredible to be how I really was. playing with the action figures in lunch instead of arm wrestling, and reading comic books after school instead of going to football practice. This was life being lived just like a dream. And all thanks to Nicholas, the only brave person who taught me how to be myself and changed my following years in Northwest High.